Uh,
Open up.
Open your chops.
Oh shit. They got member shirts and shit you can order. I got like some kind of the Beatles anthology one, like insert. It's like a little book.
Oh, some bullshit. I mean, obviously, what is it? Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah, it
Sir,
was pretty wacko.
yeah, the group photo. Who's in there? Manson, I think, is in there. All kinds of motherfuckers are in there.
Do you know what
Churchill,
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is?
huh?
They used to have this music book. It was like the history of music. It wasn't, of course, the history of all music, but it was kind of like rock and roll.
Uh huh.
Like some of that shit you get at like Borders on sale for like $5, like a giant book.
Yeah.
You know, I think I gave it away or I sold it though. It was pretty cool. I had some interesting stuff in it. But Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band was actually an old, like, kind of like a marching band, and they put on quite a show. That's like I never realized it, but that's what that song was about. Like, this book had a whole section on Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and they were just like this fantastical, like kind of like the song Sergeant Pepper's. It's wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. It's kind of like that show busy kind of.
Yeah. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to like capture some of that, and I thought that was pretty interesting.
Fuck yeah, dude. They do it, don't they?
Yeah, but I guess it used to be a big thing back, probably as a child. If you saw Sergeant Pepper's playing, and it's just like that's probably what inspired them, to play music, maybe, just watching the fantastical show.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and when you listen to the song, you hear all that like
Yeah, old
small
school.
marching band kind of feel to it.
Yeah, well, it used to be rock
Circus.
and roll. People go see marching bands.
Yeah, like a rock circus.
Yeah.
And then you got and then you got the like cover like Diamond Dogs, David Bowie. It's fucking bizarre shit where he's like laying down kind of, and you see his face. He's kind of like got that like Ziggy Stardust kind of era, and it's his face and kind of his shoulders and shit. But then it morphs into like the body of a dog. It's pretty fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah. I was in the hardware store earlier, and I saw, um, or no, I was they were playing Let's Dance, Big Boy, Let's
Uh
Dance.
huh.
Yeah, and there was this guy in the aisle, and I was like, quick music trivia. And he's like, huh? He looks up. I'm like, who's on guitar? Because we talked about that.
Yeah.
Who's on guitar? And
Sure.
he actually knew. He's like, oh, he's like, that's damn, I can't think of his name now. Stevie
Stevie
Ray.
Ray. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, you're right. He's like, yeah, you can. It's that style. You can't,
Oh
you
yeah.
can't miss it.
For sure. It's his signature all over that motherfucking shit.
I like doing the music trivia, especially with younger people. It's like a lot of times they know the words, but they have no idea who's playing the song.
Yeah. What's happening there? Yeah. Yeah. That's
Like,
fun. Hell
like
yeah.
who's on drums, or who is this? What's the name of the song? Oh, what? All confused and shit.
This is my parents' music. I know. So fucking learn
Yeah,
it.
I used to do that at work when I worked with Sammy. He'd always be like, "Who is this?" Like,
Yeah.
and most of the guys were like from Hawaii, so they didn't know shit about like regular rock and roll.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd know. I'd be like, "Oh, it's so and so." You'd be like, "Ah, very good," and all the other guys would be like, "Ooh." You know. But he would make so much fun of their local music, you know. They have
Yeah.
their own. They call it Julian. Have we ever talked about the Julian?
Oh,
I
yes.
think we did a little bit.
The mix.
Yeah. He'd be like, you know, it's like. He's like, this music they listen to, it's like the kind of shit you'd like. You know, you might have some friends and they go record some music and they bring you a tape and you listen to it and you're like, yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. But you just say that because you're all friends, you know. He's like, that's what it's like, you know. He's like, that's the kind of music. And they'd all get all mad and shit. He's like, because you're not going to hear this on, like, you know, national radio. This is just shit they play here in the islands, you know. They get all salty. And they'd be like, yeah, I do know that guy. He's my cousin, you know. And shit. He's like, see, exactly. Like, it's getting crazy around here.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and I can only imagine with some of the album covers there. Jeez.
The Jawaiian album covers?
Some boggle-headed fucking who knows what.
Oh, just embarrassing and shit.
Yeah, they probably got like a big fish or something they're hanging up, you know, in front of them.
In their ass.
Alright, some of it was really produced. You know, it was like surprisingly well produced, but it was like. And there was a handful of songs I dug, but yeah, a lot of it was just like and they played the same songs for years. There wasn't like a really a new like.
That's
new
why
songs to choose from, you know.
That's why they're so well produced.
And dude, I swear the only place you would ever hear them is in Hawaii. Like you would not hear these songs fucking anywhere else on earth. But they play them day after day. There's like 2 or 3 stations that play this music, you know. And that's all they play all day long. And you know, they got DJs and everything. Like, oh, and now we're gonna play some of this, and you know, and they work to it. You know, when I was at work, like the locals work to it all day, and after a while, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, can we listen to some real fucking music already? And I was like, day after day. You know, it's kind of like listening like Bon Jovi over and over again. You know, it's like, fuck me.
Oh, living on a prayer. Just take my hand and we'll make it, I swear.
I got some Beastie Boys Hello Nasty album cover here. And they're like wrapped up in a sardine can.
Mm-hmm.
Like rolling it down. Got the sun behind them. Some goofy shit. Being goofballs. Very exciting. Very exciting. Not the most creative, but, you know, whatever. It works.
Holy
what else do I get here?
Shitballs.
Oh, I got this Yes one. It's like this Zen, like, floating rocks with, like, bonsai trees on it.
Uh-huh.
You ever seen that shit?
What is it?
It's a Yes.
Oh.
It's like an evening with Yes.
Oh, yes. I have.
Yeah.
I almost bought a Yes disc today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was I think it was Highlights, the very best of. No, it wasn't Highlights. I have that, I think. What was it? Anyway, it was a compilation that Chris Squire, who was that fucking furious bass monster, he compiled these songs of theirs. And there was a couple, you know, certainly a few tracks that I didn't have, but I was like, that's okay. A little
This is the most, like, 80s looking cover I've seen in a while. It's the Steve Miller Band, Living in the USA. And he's like leaning back with the guitar. He's like rocking out. And there's like these 4 white lines like going across. I mean, almost looks like fluorescent light or something. Just very 80s, very cheap. Very, but go ahead, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, it's cool. I was going to say that Pink Floyd has a lot of fucking wild covers. You know that the cover of Atom Heart Mother, it's the cow.
Yeah, I think so.
In a pasture.
I've got the Prism one right here.
But if you look closely, the cow's still got an ass full of shit.
Oh yeah, it's like bloated with a turd.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it was originally like that, but they certainly browned the area otherwise, like by color, coloring editing. Cause yeah, well, it looks like it just took a dump and there's just still some shit on its ass. It's fucking crazy. Let's see. Living in the USA. Did you realize that the dark side of the moon, which is of course, is the iconic prism? Bless you.
Yeah.
When seen, the album cover itself, when unfolded, has the pyramid is inverted from each other, like on one side it's pointing, it's pointing upward, and on the other side it's pointing down, and the white line that's going into the pyramid connects the two from front to back. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got like this not a fold out, but a booklet from the box set that they put out years ago. And it's got the prism on the front, and then inside it's got some pictures of the pyramids of Giza, and then it's got some weird art as well. And then it's got like 4 squares with each of them like laid over the pyramids of Giza. Like show shots with your channel. It's kind of cheesy, but there's one there that's got like a pipe and like a necklace, and it reminds me of that one photocopy that Xerox we made with the buds and the pipe and the money.
Yeah, I was thinking about that just yesterday.
You were looking at it?
No, I was thinking about it. I was like, because I ended up taking it to Igor's. So I wanted him to see if I could get a piece of that pipe replaced, and it never happened. But I was thinking about that.
What they say, they're like, "Oh my goodness, don't bring that in here."
No, actually, she laughed because they were like the 2 sisters, the ladies that owned it. I believe I guess they sold it, and there's a couple that runs it now. It's still going. I just looked it up yesterday. Like I said, I was like, is this place even still around? And yeah, it's still going, but weird.
Oh wow.
Anyway, you were saying the Xerox of that thing, yes, which I still do have.
Yeah, I think I got it somewhere too. But yeah, those were like, those sisters were English, right? They had like a British accent or something.
Something weird. Either that or maybe we were just feeling Britishy when we went in every time.
Yeah, they were odd. Very
witchy.
Yeah, very witchy. Yeah, we looked at us like, these guys are old enough to be in here.
I was giving the side eye.